So, check this out, people. I've been away from Facebook now for about 2 years, maybe less, maybe a year. And I recently checked back in and reapplied, or rather re-uploaded my account. I had no idea that Facebook has become a den for pornography. And what I cannot understand is how a mother, a woman in her right mind, can allow their children to have a Facebook account. Because there was a time when Facebook was family friendly. It used to be what Disney was about 10, 15 years ago. And now Disney has become a den for pedophilia. And so here you have Facebook, where if you have a 12-year-old son, he can't be watching Facebook without wanting to go to the bathroom and handle himself because of all the trash and the filth that is being allowed on Facebook. I've seen less pornography on Pornhub. And what I cannot understand is how a mother, a woman in her right mind, who sees the filth, the dirt, and the trash that goes on Facebook, can allow their 12-year-old son or daughter to have a Facebook account and not monitor it and not put a parental lock on it so that no one over the age of 12 can communicate with their children. It makes no sense to me how a mother, especially a woman, because women tend to be a lot filthier than men. And I grew up with women saying that men are dogs, men are trash. But I found out as time went on and as I got older that there's nothing worse or more filthy than a woman who allows their little girl to post videos of themselves booty popping and gyrating and moving around on TikTok like if she were a stripper, like if she was a tramp, a streetwalker, a prostitute. Because you have women who encourage their daughters to post videos of them dancing like grown women, like strippers. Not only that, but you see the mother joining the daughter and encouraging the daughter to do what she does. Instead of the woman recording her daughter or her son roller skating, playing basketball, playing tag, hopscotch, recording her children doing what children do, instead they want to post videos of their children moving as if though they were strippers and hoes. They want to post videos of their daughter TikToking to these filthy rap songs that are all about filth, all about sex, all about the woman's private parts, the man's private parts, because that's all they talk about. Instead of guiding their children to grow up to be respectful men and women, they encourage their children to be dirty, to be filthy, to behave like 30-year-old women. And then they wonder why these pedophiles who are on Facebook communicate and contact her children. When her children are posting videos of her camel toe and her butt in these Daisy Dukes in these hot pants, dancing like she was a hoe or a stripper. I mean, this is a perfect example right here of what Facebook has become. If you're a grown-up man or woman, don't allow your children who are 12, 13, 14, 15 years old to own a Facebook. It doesn't make sense to me how grown people want their children to do grown-up things when it comes to sex, but don't want their children to be grown-ups when it comes to finances. Don't teach them how to handle a credit card. Don't teach them how to do well in school. Don't teach them how to be business-minded. but they teach their daughters and their sons to be hoes, to be dirty, to be filthy. They encourage debauchery, and for those who don't know what debauchery means, it's simply partying and sexualizing their children. It doesn't make any sense. If you're a grown man or grown woman, get your child off of Facebook. You know what Facebook looks like. You know what Facebook is. There is no reason, no business for a 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old boy or girl to have a Facebook account. No reason at all. It makes no sense why a child should be unsupervised on Facebook watching filth. Because I'm a grown man, and every time I turn on Facebook, open my Facebook page, all I see is filth. They become the next Walt Disney. A bunch of pedophiles showing and encouraging this woke nonsense, encouraging our boys to be girls and our girls to be boys. Children don't even know what to call a girl or a boy anymore. Everybody's confused. And then you turn on Facebook and all you see is women showing their breasts, showing their ass, their camel toe. And Facebook thinks it's okay. They think it's okay. You know why they think it's okay? Because they're woke. And when you're woke, that means it's okay to be a pedophile. It's okay for men to use women's bathrooms. It's okay for transsexuals and these drag queens to throw parties for little boys and girls in school, because America is woke. And when you woke, that means you're a pedophile. They justify pedophilia. This is why these men dress up like 12 and 8-year-old little girls and pretend that they're an 8-year-old little girl so that they can communicate with children. And anybody who tells you otherwise is a liar and a scumbag. So I don't understand how women who are supposed to be the head of household, right? Because the man is the head of the wife is the head of the house. I don't understand how a woman cannot have the sense that a man has, because no man in his right mind is going to allow his daughter to act like a hoe, like a streetwalker, like a prostitute, like a stripper, like Cardi B. But then you got mothers who turn on the radio and turn on Cardi B so that their 12-year-old little girl could rap to Cardi B and listen to filth. And then they wonder why their daughter, when they grow up, they can't get with a good man. They get with a dirty man who doesn't know how to support her, doesn't know how to treat her, and expects the girl to support him and to open the door for him and to pump gas while he sits in the passenger seat playing with his cell phone. Because women are not what they used to be. Women don't know how to be women. A mother needs a man at home so that they can raise their children together. And I don't mean just any man. I mean the father of her children. The father of her children, not a man, some random man that she just met yesterday, that she moves into the house and think that he's going to care for her kids the way their father's going to care for them. And so this is the problem with society today. This is the problem with America today, is that women do not want to be with their children's fathers. They have no pride. They are filthy. They are dirty. Instead of calling their man her husband, she calls him her baby's daddy, which is one of the most ghettoest, most stupidest, most filthiest words to use, is to call a man your baby's daddy. It means you simply got knocked up during a one-night stand. You have no respect for yourself, your children, or your baby's daddy. You see, because you got no class. And that's the problem with women today. They have no class. And so they raise classless women. Because they need a man in their life, but they need their children's father in their life. But women don't want that. What women want is a one-night stand, and to move on to the next man. And then they wonder when they hit 40, why no man wants them. No man wants a loose woman. No man. No man wants a woman who's been ran through, thinking that by the time she's 40, that she's got anything to offer a 50 or a 40 or a 30-year-old man who would rather be with a 25-year-old. And then women think that what they have to offer is between their thighs. That gets old, ladies. That gets real old real quick. And there's a lot of competition out here. A lot of competition. And if a man has to choose between a 40-year-old used up woman who's been ran through by everybody on the block versus a 25-year-old who's been around the block twice, he's going to choose the 25-year-old. And the problem with women, they don't think about this. And instead of raising little girls that are going to grow up to be great women, women that a man could cherish, can want, that other women could envy because they wish they were like her. Instead, they raise women who envy Cardi B, who want to be like Cardi B, who want to be like Nicki Minaj, and these women are nothing but hoes. And so today, women are just raising hoes. Facebook hoes, YouTube hoes, TikTok hoes, and then they wonder why men have no respect for them.